the homeless stranger who saved a millionaire's life. A cold, rainy night in the bustling city. A well-dressed millionaire, David Harrington, is rushing through the streets, distracted by a heated phone call about his failing marriage. His car broke down a few blocks away, and he's frustrated with the inconvenience. On the same street, Mark, a homeless man, sits under a tattered blanket with his loyal dog, Buddy, watching people pass by, hoping for spare change. As David crosses the street in a hurry, he doesn't notice a speeding truck skidding towards him. Just as the truck is about to hit him, Mark leaps forward, pulling David to safety. David is shaken and thanks Mark, but quickly pulls out a wad of cash, assuming it's what Mark wants. Offended, Mark declines the money and says, "Not everything is about money. You looked like you needed saving in more ways than one." David, confused but intrigued by Mark's words, asks him why he helped. Mark simply replies, "Life has been kind to me before. I believe in giving back even if life isn't kind anymore." A conversation starts. Mark reveals he wasn't always homeless. He was once a firefighter who lost everything after a tragic fire took his family. The grief drove him to the streets. Mark's story resonates with David, who realizes how empty his wealth feels despite his success. David insists on helping Mark, but Mark refuses, saying, "I don't need your money. If you really want to help, do something meaningful. Won't you, Oft." David goes home, deeply moved. Days pass, but he can't stop thinking about Mark's words. He begins reflecting on his life, realizing how distant he's become from his family, employees, and even himself. He decides to find Mark again, but Mark has moved on from his usual spot. Determined, David searches shelters and soup kitchens until he finally locates Mark. "Wait, son?" This time, David approaches with humility. Instead of offering money, he offers Mark a job at his company, a chance to rebuild his life. Mark hesitates, but agrees on one condition, that David also works on improving his relationships and giving back to the community. Months later, David has not only turned his company into one that actively helps the homeless, but has also reconciled with his family. Mark, now working as a safety consultant, uses his past to inspire others. The once homeless stranger and the once lost millionaire transform each other's lives in ways neither could have imagined. 1. Was encouraging others to help those in need and reminding them that sometimes the person who has nothing gives the most. To watch similar videos, like and subscribe Motivation with Stories channel.